All right, first let me start off with congratulating Bronco and his team, well-coached team. They played extremely hard and played a very good football game. I'm proud of the effort that our guys are playing with. I told them that I'm proud of them. We got to find a way to get over the hump. Somebody's got to step up in a key situation and make a play. But the effort that these guys are given every day is, it's. I know for you guys, you may not think it's a big deal, but it's a big deal for me. The way they come to practice every day, their attitudes that they come out there with, the smiles on their faces, how hard they work, and it kills me that I can't help them get over the hump, or I haven't been able to get them over the hump at this point.
Did you get an explanation about what looked like a face mask at the end of the game? Did they just miss that, or did they?
They felt like the quarterback in that situation was a runner, and he didn't feel like he grabbed the face mask.
What did you think?
Doesn't matter what I think.
Larry, only 46 yards through the air. What was the issue with the passing game today?
Well, we had some problems in protection today. We had some problems with, guys getting off of creating some separation in the secondary. But those were the two main things. I thought Brandon did a nice job taking the ball where it was supposed to go. There's a couple balls he'd probably like to have back, didn't get to step into for some protection breakdown. But, I think the kid played hard. I think he gave everything he had.
Why the decision to go with Brandon today?
Yeah, he had a better week in practice. He had a better week in practice. I thought he practiced really hard and made some good decisions in practice, and so decided to go with him.
Was Chaz available to play?
Yeah, he could have played if we needed him to.
Was he healthy? Is he fully healthy, Chaz?
Chaz is, yeah. As fully healthy as you can be at this point. Yeah.
Larry, you had the receiver open in the end zone on second down there, and the fumble, the guy steps out of bounds, and then the non-call. It seems like you guys are close, and it's these little fine margins that keep getting in your way. Does that make it more frustrating?
Well, when things aren't going your way, it's always just the little things. It's just it's MJ's. If it's 6 inches farther in, he's taking that the distance, and that may be the game-winning play. But there are a lot of those things that happen out there in a game. But when things aren't going your way, they're magnified. And somebody's got to make one of those plays in a tight game like that. Somebody's got to, and we didn't do that. But again, no fault because of their effort. It's just not going our way right now.
You guys got something on the ground in the third quarter. Were there any adjustments made at halftime, or was that just Michael finding a couple of seams and
we did a little bit more formation in the boundary, which created a little bit of a problem for them with their fits, and opened up some seams in there. And yeah, Mike did a great job. We got some hats on people. We hatted people up pretty good. I wasn't sure that the safety knew where to fit in those situations. And Mike did a great job of sticking his foot in the ground and getting north.
Defense got off the field, did a pretty good job on the third downs, but then another catastrophic play. Does that kind of speak to the reality that there's so little room for error for your team at this point?
Yeah, there is no margin of error for our team right now. They throw a 5-yard out is what they did, and we miss a tackle there, and then we miss a tackle down the field. So we talk about all the catastrophics. Somebody's got to erase the mistake. Somebody's got to get the guy on the ground so we can line up and play another down. But listen, our defense played hard. That was one play. But they played hard. They played hard, and I'm not going to take anything away from them.
Is it open competition this week for Chaz and Brandon and those guys at quarterback?
It's been an open competition. It's been an open competition. So
What does Chaz need to do better to maintain that job?
He's got to practice better, and he's got to improve. He's got to keep improving. I'm not saying that Chaz hadn't made improvement. I'm just saying that Brandon had a great week of practice, and so decided to go in that direction.
Mike didn't get too many carries the last 3 games. Got more opportunities.
Who?
Michael Carter got more carries in this game. Absolutely performed well. What did you see out of him in practice? Maybe that could get more opportunities today.
Great kid. Comes to practice every day with a smile on his face. Works his butt off. Has a great attitude. And he made some plays, and so we kept him in there and kept giving him the ball.
Tom Fox had 2 sacks. It's an attack play.
Another young guy, that I'm excited about. I mean, we got some young guys on this football team that are making plays, and I'm excited about Tamon. I mean, you saw what he can do, you know, and glimpses of what he can do, and flashes, and we got a bunch of young guys that have the ability and are doing things, and they're working hard, and that's what's so hard for me is that, you know, I haven't been able to help them get over the hump yet.
Larry, on a different note, today is the first day since you've been here that the NCAA cloud is not overhead. What type of impact do you think that can have for your program moving forward?
That's a good question. I hadn't really thought about it. I mean, it's, you know, I mean, obviously it's a good thing. It's, you know, we were found innocent of any charges, so it's a good thing. I mean, I mean, we don't have to worry about that anymore. We don't have to defend ourselves anymore in recruiting. We can just sell, and we got a lot to sell.
Were you surprised, relieved, happy when you heard about it and that it was over and there was nothing going to happen?
I've been numb about it for a long time. I mean,
So there was
just
no
numb.
emotion at all when you found out?
I mean, yeah, I mean, you're happy you're happy that it's over. But I mean, don't think that we haven't been penalized. I mean, since I've been here, we've been penalized. 6 years.
Even in this cycle, have you been finding yourself defending yourself against, you know,
Oh, yeah.
crazy things
No
that your
doubt.
schools are saying?
No doubt. Every day.
Did you have any conversations with potential prospects yesterday about being in the clear?
We had those conversations with them on Tuesday and Wednesday night and Thursday night, you know, before everything came out, and just to let them know that it was coming, and you know, to reassure them, just like we have been doing the whole time, you know. So, but I personally haven't talked to anybody since.
You said no emotion. Any sense of relief that big weight has kind of been lifted from everybody around here?
I mean, I know you guys want me to say that there
Just
is, but
looking.
I'm just telling you, I've been numb to the whole thing for probably a couple of years, you know, and because it was out of my hands, nothing I could do, you know. I wasn't going to let that be the reason why we weren't successful in the first place when I got here, and I've never used that as an excuse and never will. You know, I said we're going to overcome it no matter what happened, and no matter what they dealt us, we would have overcome it.
All right, thank you, Coach. Thanks, Coach.